If you've been arrested for a DUI or driving under the influence in Maryland, you will be subjected to an automatic temporary driver's license suspension by the Maryland Motor Vehicle Administration, or the MVA for short. During the stop, the officer will issue a DR-15, which will serve as your temporary driver's license and is good for 45 days. We want to help explain your options based on your offense. If you're convicted of a first-time DUI with a breath alcohol concentration between 0.08 and 0.15, your license will be suspended, and you'll need to install an ignition interlock device, IID, for at least 6 months. If your breath alcohol concentration is over 0.15, the IID requirement increases to a minimum of 1 year. Refusing the roadside test results in a license suspension of at least 270 days. If you don't participate in or complete the IID program successfully, the MVA will suspend your license until you finish the program. Additionally, if you choose license suspension prior to court proceedings and you're later found guilty or receive a probation before judgment (PBJ) verdict, an IID will be mandatory for restoring your driving privileges. In Maryland, a second or subsequent DUI conviction typically results in a suspension of your license and for you to install an ignition interlock device, IID, for at least 1 year. If this is your second or subsequent refusal of a roadside test, your license will be suspended for 2 years, and you will need to complete the IID program before regaining driving privileges. No matter the offense, it's important to note that a judge may require additional interlock usage or other conditions beyond the minimums we're covering in this video. After installing your ignition interlock device, be sure to obtain all necessary documentation, including a document called an AJ013. You will take this to the MVA for them to issue you an ignition interlock restricted license. Scheduling regular maintenance to stay in compliance with your ignition interlock device requirements is critical. The ignition interlock device must be serviced every 30 days. Drivers who fail to have this service completed are subject to device lockout and extension of your interlock program, which may also result in a suspension of your driving privileges. Once you have completed your ignition interlock requirements and have been approved to regain your driving privileges, the MVA will mail you a completion letter. Once you have your letter, you can then make an appointment to have the device removed. Be sure to bring the document with you to the appointment. LifeSafer works closely with the Maryland Motor Vehicle Administration to ensure all ignition interlock requirements are met. Whether you choose to install with LifeSafer or not, please use us as a resource to help you get back on the road as quickly as possible.